We're not being helped, we're being stopped, and we're going to do whatever we need to do to make this Indigenous-led fully.
The search for unmarked graves at the former Royal Victoria Hospital in Montreal has resumed following a temporary agreement between the Mohawk Mothers, McGill, and Quebec's Infrastructure Society. But the Mohawk Mothers say the settlement agreement established by Quebec Superior Court earlier this year is being manipulated, and if it continues, they'll pursue legal action to ensure that the search is Indigenous-led.
We're not being given all the information.
The temporary agreement sees that there is Indigenous security on site following an incident in July which saw cultural monitors and elders kicked off of the site. But even with Indigenous security, the Ganistansera say they are being left out of the process, and recommendations by an expert panel chosen by all three parties ignored.
It's very hard for us to figure out what's going on and what to do because we don't know what they're doing, and they make sure that we don't hear anything. They make sure, very sure of that.
C'est juste pour votre sécurité, s'il vous plaît.
Amid our interviews with the Mohawk Mothers at the site to see the progress being made, we were all told to leave by an employee of Quebec's Infrastructure Society.
You got first-hand experience of what we're going through all the time.
From outside the gates, they show us 2 of the total 9 new anomalies found that could indicate human remains, something they would not have known of if they were not present.
Because we didn't stipulate that once the archaeologists have their findings and once the methods of other techniques were used, the results should have been turned over. It seems like they're acting as if they own the information afterwards.
In a statement to City News, McGill University says they fully respect the settlement agreement and is committed to comply with all requirements, that they are and will continue to work in collaboration with the SQI and the Mohawk Mothers. The SQI did not get back to City News in time for air. The Mohawk Mothers, though, say both the SQI and McGill are following the agreement reached earlier this year in bad faith, finding loopholes in the written agreement to purposely keep them out. The group is looking to pursue legal action if nothing changes.
We really need to have some type of intervention here that actually we can get these little loopholes solved, and the Ganistansera can work in a peaceful way with these archaeologists. The only thing that we're here for is some peace. That's all we're here for. That's what we're being denied of, essentially.
In Montreal, Felisha Adam, City News.